Why don't we just go ahead and start with the Wonderful View Shopping Center just outside Grand Rapids? It's boring. Anyways, let's get started and show you some equipment. We're just going to go quickly down the line. Got any questions, feel free to reach out, but I'll make it quick here. I'm going to do a mix of photo and video, product photography, light painting of some race cars, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not focusing on long telephoto stuff, so all that's still at home. But anyways, I got my Nikon Z9 flagship, 2 batteries, FTZ adapter, 70 to 200 2.8, 24 70 2.8S, that's a Z mount 3518, F mount 14 to 24 2.8 Sigma art lens, different ND filters, my variable ND filter, DJI Action 4 for B-roll and action things, cables, microphone, cage, monitor batteries, LC500R Godox light wand, which is the new thing that I've put to use for light painting since it's full RGB on one side and then varying white balances on the other side. Super bright, the battery's pretty good. That's what I used on a recent photo shoot and been happy with the results. Delkin CF Express memory cards. I've got the black edition and the Z9, and I run the power cards for photos, which is totally fine. 2 card readers for redundancy because you never know. And then card readers, cables, Anchor power adapters. Highly recommend getting 100 watts or more, especially in this day and age and running multiple devices. You'd rather have too much than not enough, and if you're a group of guys, you can keep everyone's device charged. I got 2 2-terabyte solid state hard drives here for archiving and backup, or if I forget to clear a hard drive before I leave home. Asus OLED laptop, fully solid state. OLED just gives you better contrast, 4K resolution, all that good stuff. I don't do full-blown edits on it because it's not calibrated. Chargers, and then Area 51 USB-C cable for tethering. So that's where I put the camera on a tripod, hook it up between the two, and then I can actually see in real time as I'm taking pictures. I can review the images I'm taking. So, and then on the computer I use Capture One and Photoshop, and occasionally Lightroom if there's a special request for a certain type of editing. So that's pretty much the gist for this weekend. So this is the car I'm going to be doing the light painting of. This is a Ginetta, don't know of which version. So I'm going to be doing strobe work using this guy, the strip box, using the Explorer 600 Pro 2. This thing's pretty sweet. So yeah, strobe's over there, I'm tethered. Z9 all set up here with the remote to the strobe, tethered to the laptop. So I will show you guys what it takes to light this. All right, we're at bulb on the camera. F14 just did a light check. Got a lot of spill and light up on the ambient, but I still have a window. But we'll make it work. And we're gonna do a high one over top. Oh. And you just draw the light where you want it. And a low one. And then kind of a ground level. Okay, let's check that. Okay, trying a different angle. All right, so here's one of the finished light paintings with Grand Prix components. They commissioned me to do a light painting, couple angles of this Ginetta. So I'll be going through kind of the layers here. So all these shots are individual exposures taken on site. Let me turn this guy back on. So it's just kind of a build up, show some of the parts here. And then masking out what I wanted to show within each layers. Just building it up. You know, didn't have a ton of time with this one, but it's sculpting, allowing some of the shadows to come through. You don't want to completely flood it in. You want to show body lines. You want to show shape of the body. If you just flood it with light, it becomes a flat object. You know, you got to bring in some kind of dimension. And then with Adobe Camera Raw coming in, changing some of the colors, brightness, some exposure gradients. Turn that on and off a couple times. So making the car the focal point, showing the branding through, but bringing your eyes in, but still showing some detail around the car.